Hi everyone, it's Jen. I hope you're having a good day. Today's video is going to be reviews on all of the products I received in my December Boxyluxe box. I've been using all of these products for about 4 days. And the first product I'm going to tell you about, or give you my review on, is going to be the Violet Voss Pro eyeshadow palette. This is their Holy Grail palette. This retails for $45. It is a really good palette. I do really like it. I did use it today. The colors in here are extremely pigmented. They blend really easy and they're really creamy. I was able to blend them with very little effort at all. And I was able to do my whole eye look with just this one palette, which I like because I hate having to use a whole bunch of different palettes just to do one makeup look. So this is what they are, or the colors. They are really pretty. My favorite one I think is going to be this one down here. And that one is super pigmented, so be careful when you use it because it will go on a lot more than you intend it to do. I learned that the hard way. So I do like this palette. I definitely think it is worth the $45. I will definitely continue using it and I would recommend it to other people as well. The next one is going to be, so this is the Elemis Marine face cream. And so these you normally have to use for about 2 weeks before you start actually noticing a difference. I've been using it for about 4 days. So far I can say it doesn't make my face greasy or oily. It doesn't make me break out. It feels really good like when you put it on, and it's really soothing. I've used it in the morning before putting makeup on and at night before going to bed, and it seems to work fine either way. Like underneath my makeup it blends just fine underneath there, which is not always the case with some of the face creams that you get. This retails for $89. That's a lot of money. But if it works, it would definitely be worth it. There is quite a bit in this little bottle here, or jar, I guess that's what it's called. But you don't need very much of it at all. It works really well. I do really like it. So I will have to kind of give you an update on this one here probably in another couple of weeks and let you know how I still feel about it. The next thing is going to be this PYT Mini straightener. So with this is the smallest straightener I've ever seen in my entire life. And unless your head is the size of a Barbie doll, this is not going to straighten your hair very well. My hair is really thin, and I was able to kind of straighten it in like about 15 minutes with this itty bitty little thing, but within 10 minutes, it wasn't even straight anymore. So I think if you just use it like on your bangs or really, something, or touch-ups or something, that could be good. And it does fit in your purse because it is really, really small. Now this does retail for $75. I don't think I would pay $75, only because I do straighten my hair, but with the type of hair that I have, I don't tend to have to do a whole lot of touch-ups with it throughout the day. You can curl your hair with this. I tried it. I wouldn't recommend it. I just would not recommend it. It doesn't curl very easily, and it gives you these really, really small, tight curls, and I just didn't like it. So I would not spend $75 on this. I think it'll be good for somebody, to be able to throw in their purse, to travel with it, but beyond that, this thing is so small that it's gonna take you forever to straighten your hair with that. So that is definitely a no-go for me. The next thing is the Wanderlust blush palette. Now, this was actually more pigmented than I thought it was going to be when I first swatched it in my last video. But there actually are very pigmented. I do like that. My only complaint about this is the packaging, because with the shape of the pans, it is extremely difficult to get a decent size blush brush into these little pans. They're just way too small. So I think the product and the formula itself is really good. I just do not like the packaging of it. But again, this is small enough that you could throw it in your purse, you know, and to have it if you needed it. This is $20. I don't think I'd pay $20 for it, just because I don't like the way the pans are, and I have a lot of other brushes or blushes that I do have that are compact that I can just throw in my purse that are actually smaller than this. So I'm not sure I'd pay $20 for this. It does, however, work really well as an eyeshadow. I did try that, and I was a little more impressed on how pigmented it was when I used it for that. The next thing we have is, this is the Granda Mascara that I received. Originally, when I first got this, I thought that this was actually going to be like a wet formula, but it's not. It's not a really, really dry formula, but I got a pretty good mixture of both. It does work really well. It does take several coats, especially if you are like me and you have really thin eyelashes. This is $24. I have a mascara that I like that is from Wonder Beauty that is $24, and that one I do definitely like more than this one. So if I had to choose between the two, I would probably choose the Wonder Beauty one. But this one does work well too. It does stay on, it is waterproof, and it is water resistant, so that's always a plus. The next thing we have is the Tarte Lip Gloss. This formula is it's a thick formula for it being a lip gloss. It's an okay one. It's not one I think that I would use, but I'm not a fan of lip glosses. Sorry, words are so hard for me today. This retails for $20, so, and again, I wouldn't pay $20 for their gloss. Now, their Tarte lip paints, I definitely would, but for the lip gloss, I wouldn't, and that's, I think, solely based on just my preference, and I just don't really do a whole lot of lip glosses. So, but product-wise, I think it is a good product for somebody that wears gloss. I just don't. The next thing we have is this is the Spongelle Blossom Bliss Body Wash Infused Buffer. Now, I've used this several times. It's an okay product. The smell is okay. It smelled really good the first time I used it, and then the second time I used it, not so much. And now, I mean, it's almost has no smell to it at all. It definitely works great as an exfoliator because it is really scratchy, but it is not my favorite. This is $20, and I would not pay $20 for this. I just wouldn't. It's not that great of a product that I could see myself spending $20 on. What else? Oh, Luxie Brushes. Okay. Obviously, if you watch my videos, you know I like Luxie Brushes a lot. I had several brushes in this collection that I actually did not have prior to getting my December Boxyluxe. They all work really well. This flat top one, excuse me, works really good for putting on your foundation. And then you've got like your highlighter one. That works really well as a highlighter. It also works really well to set underneath your eye, your concealer and that kind of stuff. The eyeshadow brush, it works really well. It blends really easy. So I did really like it. And the lip brush actually works really well too. So they came with this little stand here that they had kind of made a big deal about how it had a stand. This is kind of just like a cardboard stand. And I don't intend on keeping them in here. I have other stands that I use for my brushes, but because it's just a basic cardboard stand, it's not something huge. Now these retail for $65. I would obviously pay $65 for this set. I do wish the stand was a little bit different and a little more durable, but you're getting 8 makeup brushes for $65, and they're good value and good quality makeup brushes as well. So it is definitely worth $65 for these. Yes, I think that is it. I think that's everything I got in my December Boxyluxe. Let me know what you thought. I will try and get a tutorial video up using this eyeshadow palette soon. I really struggle with editing my videos, so it takes me a long time to get those ones up and ready. So I will try and get one up using this palette as soon, hopefully. I will work on it. So yes, please like my video, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I will be posting, I've got a couple more videos coming up. Actually, I just got some new makeup brushes that are different than any other ones I've ever used, and I'm going to do a video on that, and I've got a couple other more reviews coming up as well. So stay tuned for those, and I hope you enjoy them, and I will see you guys all next time. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.